The following hunt is and will always be a highly opinionated adventure. Today's hunt takes place in northwestern Minnesota at Steve Porter's Trophy Whitetail, and whether you agree or not, it was an adventure.
Coming?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Back with another episode of Up North Outdoor Madness. Today, we're going with my buddy Marky. Something a little different. We're going to a ranch. Steve Porter's Whitetail Ranch. I think that's what it's called, right? We're going out there. Everybody's heard of Steve Porter's Whitetails. They're monster bucks. Marky's gonna go out. We're going on like it's 160 acre area, and there's some big bucks out there. He's using the crossbow.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We're bringing the crossbow with. We're gonna bring a rifle for backup. It's been windy and cold. We're sitting in a couple ladder stands, but it's gonna be a pretty sweet episode. I'm thinking we're gonna see some bruiser bucks out there. Stay tuned. It's probably gonna get kind of crazy. Anything with Marky is usually kind of crazy.
I know he's got a really good operation out there, so it should be kind of fun.
Yeah.
We're not gonna whisper. We're not gonna none of that stuff. I hate hunting videos. I'm not even that huge on hunting a lot of times. But if anybody whispers, throwing it out the door. We're not. Nobody will whisper if a deer comes in. We're not gonna start doing science talk about how the thermals are coming in off the G side and the G4s. No. It's dumb. And anybody who ever calls a buck eating with a half ear, just don't. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
The one cool thing, like Marky said, we were talking about this beforehand, is like around here, a really nice trophy whitetail is anything between like 140 and 160. You're maybe once in a lifetime, somebody around here is going to get that 180, 200 inch deer. Well, this is kind of why Marky wants to do this. There's some super freak monster bucks out there, and it's going to be awesome to have that conversation piece on the wall, like a 200 inch whitetail, because there isn't too many people that have that.
I'll probably miss. I'll be the only guy who ever can't get a buck inside of a pen.
So we're going to be in two separate ladder stands, no whispering.
Mikkel Jordy won't be out here, and Evan Drajewski won't be out here, so it should be more fun to watch, because I've seen those guys try to tie their shoes before. Nothing goes very good. Well, Mikkel's not even a real name. I think his parents just accidentally called him Mikkel once, and he stuck with it. But it should be a good time. So right now it's like 160 acres roughly, and then how many deer?
I'd sit on 160 acres, and the preserve is, smaller. If I said the preserve was 120, I'd probably be close.
Yeah.
I've probably got 20 acres up here.
So yeah, some people are always like, these are pen-raised deer, but these are deer that you don't see for long periods of time.
So what happens is we turn around and we do this, and all of a sudden, someone will go out and shoot a deer, and it'll be the right age group, and it's one we haven't seen. It's one we haven't identified this year. So we had a customer out here a while ago, and she shot a gorgeous buck, and we walked up to it, and we were like, what buck is that? But I have so many people come out here, you guys, and they're like, I want a 200-inch buck. And a 170 steps out,
oh yeah,
smoke it.
Yeah.
They're like, it was huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just be calm.
So red is 2-year-old, you said?
The red's 4.
That's 4-year-old, okay.
Red is 4. And orange is 2, yellow is 3. So it's orange, yellow, red. There's red 17. I think you'd want him.
Oh yeah.
He's got all this brow tine stuff here, big messy brow.
Mass.
Sorry, I'm whispering. Cody told me I had to. They come from this side. Cody has to drink a shot of Tabasco sauce. They come from that side. I have to drink a shot of Tabasco sauce. get an opportunity again. That's fun. I had a bad shot the first time. I didn't want to take it, you know. I think this was... He was never... They were always looking at us. I know he was always quartering towards this broadside, but it was a solid shot. You know? That was fun. Those are some massive bucks. Oh my God, that was a rush. It's tough to tell out here too. Like you can't get a great judge on it. Looking right at it, you can't. But then the one you shot, like when it turned, when it's so wide. Wide. So freaking cool because that's how it's supposed to go. That's how hunting's supposed to go, and it never does. You know. No. Oh, I'm frozen. It is like 20-something degrees. Middle of October, there should not be 20-something degrees. And Cody owes us shots at Tabasco today too because they came out of the right side. I figured they were. Both trails go. Yep. That's why I seen. That's why I told them. Hey, that's what you're doing. That's a blast. Honestly, I didn't know what to think about doing a high fence out like this. That's fun. That's a blast. I didn't know if I'd get quite the adrenaline rush. You do. Yeah, you do. Oh my God. I've got gloves and hand heaters. And Marky's the shooter, and he's got no gloves. I wear camouflage that I buy at Walmart. So it's made for September. It's always the does. It's no different on a farm. Freaking doe pegs you. Yeah, I know, every freaking time. And then they start looking. Yep. That's what I was so excited about out here. You know what we weren't going to get was... I hate it. I hate it so bad. Oh, you tell Evan Drjepski and Mikkel Jordy to put that in their pipe and smoke it, huh? I hunt like an idiot with a coonskin hat on, and then you got a coonskin muffler on there. They probably thought we were the fattest, ugliest raccoons up in the tree ever. Marky tries to blend in with the woods, so he puts raccoon hat on. Actually, I just get sick of people like... Some idiots buy Sitka everything, and they just deck it head to toe. I'm gonna do a high fence hunt once. Like I want to get a 200-incher around that, you know, something in that vicinity. With all the junk here, this one might go 230. I don't know. It might go 190. It might go 230. I have no idea. Yeah, Steve said be super quiet, whisper. Marky was like, we're not gonna whisper. We're not gonna do that shit. You couldn't hardly twiddle your toe without those deer. No. I mean. They're not used to noise or anything. No. I thought, honest to God, you know, I always thought that people kind of played it up and stuff. Like, it's a legit hunt. It's just that you're in 120 acres, so there's nowhere for them to go, and they're monsters. Yep. I mean, that is exactly how deer act out in the wild. That is the exact same. There was no difference except for they had a tag in the rear. Yep, that was really cool. Talk about a beautiful evening, guys. It was how cold it is. Absolutely freezing, but it's a nice setup back here. Yeah, this is a beautiful area. Like you wouldn't have no clue that this is inside of a fence. No. Beautiful food plot. You're surrounded by oaks and popples and kind of some swampy lowland. This is just, it's so similar to how I hunt. You know, it's just a huge buck show up instead of not showing up. Yeah.
After tracking for a few hundred yards, we decided to go back, review the footage, check the shot, start back on the trail right away in the morning. As you'll see, the shot appears to enter further back, but Marky's tree stand is a good 6 feet to the right of me, so there's a good angle, and that bolt is exiting further forward.
Well, we're back at it, boys. About 8 o'clock, we pull back into Steve Porter's hunting preserve. We're going back after Marky's buck. We got a few more people today. We lost it last night about 10:30. I think we had about a 300-yard blood trail. We got BK over there in Craig. BK stands for Blood King. He's gonna find it, track it, you name it.
Blood King is because he's not picky. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, he'll draw blood on anything. We got Bradley back there. We're gonna go see if we can find a 200-inch whitetail. Yeah, we're gonna go take and push
sweeping arc and come around and see if we can find them or get something moving.
Yep. A really good shot. And so they're looking for a deer, and then we're sitting here in case he's still alive or he comes out. I think the one I shot will be dead back there, but we should get some 200-inch deer running by here regardless, so that'll be kind of fun.
I got 15 feet from him before I saw him, and I backed off, and he came over to pop him, and he was
gone.
Well, we didn't know if it was him.
Oh.
So deer in his back.
Wide one with a red tag.
It's bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So here's the deal, you guys. Marcus is up here in a ladder stand.
Yep.
This edge stays straight, but the woods goes crooked. It's thicker than can be in here. Let's go slow, and we could push it right by Marcus.
We're just hoping that in passing some giant bucks come running by, wild ones, and hopefully they're 250 inches or plus. One going left. That's the red tag. That's the tall brows.
The first group I saw coming by, and I was like, usually just look for the big rack. And it's like, I have no idea what to look at. I don't have a clue.
So we're still having fun.
Oh, God, yeah.
All right, good.
Turned into a deer drive now. He's up running. He's hit good, but he's up running.
Shot must have been a little further back than we thought. I mean, it's
a liver shot.
Yeah.
He will die, but we got to get him.
That's such a big deer. He swallowed that arrow, and he's still moving.
It's crazy. I mean, I've never hit a deer this good and had to put this kind of effort in.
We kicked the buck that I had shot last night up to us, and we passed a bunch of those that just weren't quite big enough for us. So we doing a deer drive now, old-fashioned deer drive to try and get him to come back out in the open. He's still moving pretty decent, so we'll see how it ends up. Youth season, you look like the oldest fucking youth ever. You're like Benjamin Button. Well, if they didn't get him, he's coming pretty quick here. A lot of gunshots from the neighbors.
That was fun. When you seen him too, like that arrow placement that I had on him initially, it didn't look that bad again. Like it
wasn't terrible.
No.
So he's been hit a few times, he's laying there dead.
He's dragging this thing back over.
We already discussed it.
Yeah, he shot it on rock. 137, is that the one?
Yeah. Oh, sign shut off. Oh, look at a fighter's thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's how it goes in. That's cool. Yeah, that's sick they can go that much. That is sick. One day when I have so much money I don't know what to do with it, I'm going to take like everybody out. We're just going to push woods. We're going to buy a bunch of deer from you. We're just going to push woods for monsters. That's fun. I think it's hard to make them look bad, to be honest with you. It's incredible what you guys have out here.
There. Now can you get him and the antlers on there?
Okay. Cody, there's a dick here if you want to grab it.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get one. Oh, fuck.
Craig, this is where you're supposed to do a plug for your taxidermy shop so you get even more business.
No, it's okay.
You need more.
Honestly, we got enough. Craig went in charge half the time.
Jesus.
So Gracie, how was it?
Brody, 261.
Yep.
Oh my word.
We're all kind of in the 260s.
It's hard to tell how long your body is. He might be he's got a short body. Yeah, so he's a foot shorter than our bigger body deer. His tines aren't as long as some we've had. I mean, the tines are pretty short. That's a big deal. They're not as long.
I don't think
he might be 210, 200,
Buck one time, he reached up and cut it. You got like...
Because I can get in there and push and pry. But it's whatever you get used to. 5 and 3. 9.
Yeah.
So you can have 5 guys score this separately.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to have judgment calls on each one of these. We did it quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so if you came back and said it was 5 inches more or
Yeah,
8
yeah.
inches too high,
Yeah.
I won't argue with you.
Oh
okay?
yeah. No. Yeah.
So 219?
220.
220 and no 8s.
We got all done. We got the deer all taken care of. Had a blast. Really thankful that Cody got to come out and film it. Hang out with him this month. We got to hang out with Craig and Brandon. We had a great time. We got a new guy named Bradley back who picked up. We had a great time. Cody being a good man of his word, since the deer came out and we did the hunt on the right side of the woods, and he's trying to get back on the woods yet tonight. We don't have any Tabasco sauce here, so he's gonna slam a full thing of pickle juice for us. I hope to God he vomits all over the place.
Yeah, Marky said I gotta slam this thing of dill pickle juice instead of the Tabasco. I'll honor my word. This will be all right. But yeah, overall, that was a sweet experience out at Steve Porter's Whitetail Preserve there. We got to see some monster bucks. I mean, when people say that isn't a true hunt, it's not a wild hunt. It's a different hunt. But it was an absolute fun adventure. I mean, it was cool.
Yeah, great.
And then Marky shot that buck with a crossbow. We had to do some tracking. We finished the buck off. Overall, we got 2 days out of it versus an evening. And it was absolute fun adventure.
It was a rush. It was like hunting as a kid again. It was so exciting, you know, just seeing those monsters walk out. It was a really fun time.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but if you do it a couple times in your life, whatever, I mean, it's an experience.
So big thanks to the whole Porter crew. You guys did an awesome job. It was a fun, absolute blast of a time. Hopefully we can be back out there some other time. Until that time, I'm gonna slam this dill pickle juice. Not as bad as Tabasco. I can handle that. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Up North Outdoor Madness. Catch you guys on the next adventure. 220 inches.
Yeah.
So the next time you guys are looking for a hunt that's outside the norm a bit, or maybe you just want something different, say a 200-inch plus buck to add to your collection, the Porter family can help you out, putting you in a variety of stand setups using your weapon of choice, whether it be an early season when the weather is nice or a late season winter hunt. Check out porterwhitetail.com.